You can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When a team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Joe Musgrove.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Ready to go now. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Jeff Bagwell will hit next. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, base is empty. And that's outside. That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play. And
he's got it. And that is out number 3. And the Rangers set down in order. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy and today's starting pitcher, Cody Poche.
He has a great ability to command a game, dude, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Bottom of the first, now up for Tampa Bay, Ketel Marte. Big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. And that one's off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Now the number 2 hitter. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and the Rays have the lead.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Ken Griffey Jr. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sent it over to first, and he can't come up with it.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Next to bat will be the Rays' 4-hitter. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Trout makes the play. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 2-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
2 balls, 2
in the dirt.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early.
There goes Junior. And that's just foul. Here's a 2-2. Hit in the air, center field. And there's 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Next to hit, Whitey Blackmon. Blackmon went deep in his most recent game.
Nope. That's inside.
Two outs.
That's ball 3.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the rookie third baseman. Next offering is down low. Now 2 balls and a strike. First and second, 2 down here in game 1 of the ALCS. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. 1 run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
So runner at second, 2 down. Obama digs in now. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs.
2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got 1 out to right. Trout is there. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We go on to inning number 2. It's the Rays 4 and the Rangers nothing. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. And here is Mike Trout.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Bogan, something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Trout gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Check on the runner, and diving back is Trout. And that one popped in the air, left field. Blackman makes the play, and there's 2 down. And here's the catcher.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's towards center. Under it. And that is that. 1 left for Texas. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now Ricky Henderson. Outside low, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, bro, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be. because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Late swing, foul to the left. One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now the center fielder. So it's game 1 of the LCS, and they're going to be looking to this guy for more of his success like he had in the division series.
Well, this team's got its sights set on the World Series. If they're going to get there, it's going to be because of his performance.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Two out, space is empty. That one misses, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. As this one sized up. Makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the rookie DH, number 9. 1-1 now. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And here's the rookie center fielder.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 1 of the ALCS. That one fouled off, 2-2. Man at second. Cut on and missed, struck him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
2-2.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runner takes off. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Left field. Blackman makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's a big power threat. Jeff Bagwell.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And that'll do it. Rangers lead one. They trail it here 4-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. Next offering upstairs. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So,
gets dirty over to first, and it beats him. What a play. Wow, he showed off great reaction time and arm strength on that play. We need to take another look at it.
Yeah, no doubt, dude. I mean, the StatCast numbers are absolutely impressive, but that's one of those plays I appreciate more with the naked eye. The reflexes, top notch, and this guy's a magician with the glove.
Here's the catcher. On its way to the corner, and a foul ball. And that one is downstairs. It's 2-2. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
2-2 now.
The count is full.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
You know, sometimes a throw that bounces into second base can be just as good as a perfect throw in the air. Almost a little bit easier to handle at second base. For me, that caught stealing right there was all about a really poor jump off first. Just didn't time it well, and he was toast after that.
Fly ball down the line, and that is a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Tampa. They lead 4-0. Welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Chipper Jones. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering misses. 2-2. Ground ball right side. Peters takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And now batting, Mike Trout. Bases empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One down, bases empty. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though. A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. That's a little bit low.
2-1.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Ready to go, bottom 4. And here is Whitey Blackman. That one close, ruled the ball. 2-1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And now 2-2. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Joe Ross, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Wentz warming up as well. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's the third baseman. On the ground to third, Jones. Tosses across to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's going to be Barack Obama. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self in the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Tapped softly on the ground. Chisholm throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Rays 4 and the Rangers nothing. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Next offering upstairs. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock up and throwing. Almonte, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. In the dirt, and that's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fought off foul.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game one. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab, one away. Now the catcher for the Rangers. The Rangers down by 4 here in game 1 of the ALCS. Ripped to right. And Ricky Henderson the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Battling here as he fouls it away. High fly ball down the left field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again at the fastball, slightly elevated.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-1. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's the center fielder. 2 outs. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence.
Ball 2.
And Java Joe orders another strikeout. The Rangers edge closer on this solo homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Joe Ross.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ricky Henderson now at the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
One down, base is empty. The other way. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Digging in is the switch-hitting outfielder. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 2. On the ground, right side. Chisholm. The throw to first. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 5. It's the Rays 4 and the Rangers 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Garrett Whitlock.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball 3.
Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Jimmy Garcia getting loose out there. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Up next for the Rangers, Jeff Bagwell.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Next up for Texas, Chipper Jones. Check swing called strike. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second for 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Trout. Tied him up inside with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throws to second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
The 1-2. A little bit low.
That's the ball.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. This one smoked out to left. drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Oh, he botches it. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And another big at bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball. Man on second, 2 down. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Chopper right side. He takes it on his own. They limit the damage here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Rays 4 and the Rangers 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Ken Griffey Jr. Just missed.
Three balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the catcher for the Rays. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
That's way outside, and it's 2-1. To short, could be 2. Lindor over to second, throw to first, but he beat it. Now it's going to be Whitey Blackmon. Blackmon matched a homer in his last game. Swinging a ground ball and foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Oh, great stop. He never gets off a throw. Everyone's safe, and a run comes in to score. Hello. Now the third baseman. On the ground, 2 ball. Feeds to second, out there. Over to Bagwell, and that double play ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the 7th here in Game 1. It's the Rays 5 and the Rangers 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Yency Almonte.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. It's 5-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Now here's the Rangers DH. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fires across the diamond. That's the first out in the top of the seventh.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now the center fielder. Swing and a chopper out to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Good sinker low in his zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in for the Rangers. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the late stages of game one. That's out to center field. Settles underneath it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Andrew Wentz. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman,
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Camilo Doval, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Estevez also throwing. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air, right side. Trout hauls it in, and there's one away. And now Ricky Henderson. Base is empty, one away here in game one of the ALCS. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the seventh. Up and in, now 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Rays go in order. 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Dauri Moreta.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Jeff Bagwell. Popped up. Marte should have it. Makes the catch for the out. So next to hit for Texas, Chipper Jones.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is outside. Action in the pen down there. Felix Bautista warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Garcia also getting ready. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. It's there, and that's a great play.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's Mike Trout. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Camilo Doval. Well, 1-run game, now the number 2 hitter.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. So now the DH spot, Ken Griffey Jr. One down, base is empty. On the ground at first, and that's a foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one way inside.
$100 mph, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
In the air, left field, on the move. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter. The 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is filled up. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Rays held in check here. They lead at 5-4. And here's the closer to try and finish off game one. Felix Bautista.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now the left fielder. And a 3-1 on the way. That's the third, and it goes just foul. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one not close. And it's 2-2. On a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
One strike away from securing game one.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone